Hey hustlers, what's going on? It's your girl Shelly Jones. It is Friday, December 27th, 2024, and I am in my mobile office in the garage because I wanted to jump out here real quick and just share a word of encouragement with y'all. I apologize for the darkness. But again, I'm in my mobile office, which is currently in the garage, and I am only using the light, my dome lights. So if it goes off, I'll try to cut it back on. Y'all bear with me. I just wanted to jump on here real quick. I came outside because we got a praise and worship session going on in the house while we're cleaning up. So anyway, another Phoenix story, right? So if you catching this on replay, hey, hi, how you doing? What's up? Holla at me, let me know you here. Hey, Rendezvous, how you doing? But I just want to jump on here right quick and share this with y'all. Hey, Beanish, how you doing? So I just wanted to jump on here right quick. Again, I'm in my mobile office, so y'all excuse the darkness. I only have the light of my dome light, but I want to come out here and jump on real quick and share this with y'all that just happened with me and Phoenix. Y'all know Phoenix has been dropping gems, probably for the last couple months. It's always profound having a 4-year old at 45 because it really is amazing how much perspective I get from dealing with her. Hey, Dr. Kathy, how you doing? Merry Christmas, happy holidays to y'all. Happy New Year if I don't catch y'all again. I've actually been on my own blackout. For anyone who is with me in my And at Midnight Kingdom Force group, I did 12 days of midnight prayer. And so I had not been in hustle because I had to kind of take some time to focus on that so I could really hear from God, really come up with my prayer points, really be it was a lot of discipline, obedience, and patience that came along with that. So if you are in and at midnight, definitely I left all of the prayers up. I did not take anything down. Each of those was directed, that was straight from God. It was not me. All I did was show up and follow instructions. If you're not at in and at midnight and you would like to be, let me know. Because as we go into the new year, as the Lord directs me, I am going to continue with midnight prayer. It's important. It's so important, y'all. The times that we're in, it's so important to really become more disciplined. Motivation is not the key. It is discipline. We've got to become more disciplined in our prayer life. We have got to really begin to commit to what God is expecting us to do. That's a whole other story. I'm not gonna get off on a tangent on that because y'all know I can go. All that being said, so let me drop a little encouragement on y'all. So I'm in the bathroom cleaning up. I have a pedestal sink in my bathroom, right? So I sprayed down the pedestal, went to the kitchen, and I said, you know what, I want a snack. So I had a bag of M&Ms that I got as one of my secret sister gifts. And so I was like, you know what? I know I got some snacks in here. So anyway, that's what I came up with is a bag of M&Ms, right? And so the only people that are downstairs are me and Phoenix. Sophie says, Mama, can I please have some M&Ms? And I looked at her like, you would want my M&Ms, right? And so she's like, please, Mama, I would just like a couple of M&Ms. And I said, you know what? And I just gave her two M&Ms, never said a word, right? And so I took a handful, dropped them in my mouth, went back to the bathroom. Now I'm wiping off my sink, cleaning off my faucets. And I'm just, I think about everything. I think at this point I'm just so open to everything. And I don't want to miss anything God is doing in this hour. What's up, Queen? How you doing, sister? I just don't want to miss anything God is doing in this hour. And so I don't think I'm even intentionally paying attention to everything. I think that I'm just so much more keen and aware of what's happening that I automatically catch it. And so I'm cleaning up in my bathroom and Fee comes in and she's like, Mama, may I please have a few more M&Ms? And I looked at her and I said, well, I don't have the M&Ms right now, but if you give me a minute, I'll give you a couple more. Okay, mama. I said, well, listen. I said, either you can wait for me to give you the M&Ms or you can have none. That's pretty much where we are, okay? If you have some patience, be patient and wait a little while, then I'll give you some more M&Ms. She says, okay, mama, I'm going to be patient, and walks out of the bathroom, and immediately I heard, so Michelle, you need to take your own example. Be patient. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to give you what you asked me for. And so I'm like, okay, Lord, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And so that is my encouragement to y'all. Just be patient. All of the prayers you've prayed, all of the petitions that you've made, all of the sacrifices that you've made, God has not forgotten. He wants to give us the desires of our heart. But a lot of times, what we want in truth is the lust of our heart. We want the shiny things, the beautiful things, the things that really don't carry much value. We want a lot of times what we see other people having. And that's not to say that we're intentionally walking around looking like, oh, well, she got that. I want that. Now, listen, it's some folks that's like that. Y'all know me, I'm going to keep it real. It's some folks that's like that and they want what everybody else got and don't want to put any work in. But there are some of us, y'all, 2024 has been, quite frankly, a hellacious year. But what it's also been is a year of clarity, a year of understanding, a year of learning, a year of really being able to see who's around you, what's around you, reprioritizing, getting to know you more, getting to know God more, really getting to a place of heart examination. And so, on the heels of all of that, there are some things that in the nights that you were weeping in your pillow or the days that you were riding in your car and broke and you felt like God did not hear you, he was not concerned about what you were concerned about. He didn't care about what you cared about. All the dreams and visions and hopes and things that you had seen in visions or seen in dreams or written in your planner or put on your vision board. He heard it, he saw it, and he knows about it. And what you have to remember is the true desires of your heart, those heartstring things like, well, God, I just want peace in my life. I just want to feel like I'm doing what you want me to do. I just want to know that the things that I do that are from a good place aren't in vain. I just want my family to be happy. I just want my kids to feel loved and content. I just want the people around me to know you the way that I know you. And I want to know you better. I want to be able to pay my bills and not worry about where the money is going to come from. I thank you for the food that you're giving me, but I want to be able to feed somebody else too. All of those desires, those are desires that God has placed on your heart, and He has not forgotten about you. There are times that it truly feels like you're fighting it all by yourself. Nothing is working out the way you want it to. Y'all bear with me. There we go. Nothing's working out the way that you want it to. You feel like nobody understands. Nobody gets it. Nobody knows. I understand. I understand. For those that don't know, I'm going to share this with y'all so y'all understand why I'm so emblazoned by this right now. On September 29th of this year, I actually suffered a concussion in my bathroom. I was bending over in my shower to pick something up and came back up so fast, banged the back of my head. And I have actually been home on medical leave since that time. I have not been at work. My husband has been my sole caretaker. He's been here with me, so he hasn't worked. And let me tell you something, we have never gone without. I'm not telling you that it's been easy, but we truly had to walk a real life faith walk and trust that God was going to provide the way that He said He was going to provide. And He has. He absolutely has. We have never gone a day without eating. We have never had the lights cut off. We have not had our vehicles repossessed. We are not on the streets. We're still in our home. We're still laughing and joking and happy. And some days we're depressed and sad and despondent. But when we get to those points, we truly get to the point where it's like, okay, wait, stop. This is nothing but the enemy. I will not be caught up in chaos. I will not be caught up in sadness. I will not be caught up in hopelessness. It's easy to feel that way. It's going to happen. But when it comes, you have to remind yourself that God has not forgotten about me, because the enemy truly wants you to believe that he has, that he don't hear you, he don't know you, he don't care about you. Well, I'm here to tell you personally, okay? And y'all know I'm not going to never blow smoke up your tailpipe. God has not forgotten about you. He loves you. He cares. He's there. Even when it feels like he's not, I can assure you, God has not forgotten about you. The days that it's the hardest are the days that we fight with self. A lot of times we're not in a tussle with the enemy. We're in a tussle with our own inclinations, our own tendencies, and the things that we know we have said or done that stops us from deserving God to even hear us. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that even in the midst of the most difficult time in your life, God has not forgotten about you. The desires of your heart, the true desires of your heart, the things that you weep about at night, the things that you see and you want to fix, the things that you just knew if you had an opportunity to help someone else or to be there for someone else, despite how you feel that you would do it. He knows it. And that's why you will always be blessed. Stop for a moment and look at how blessed you really are, even despite all the things that have happened. I'm blessed to have all three of my children and my husband at home with me. My husband and I have been married for 16 years. And in 16 years of marriage, this is the first time that we have been in the same place at the same time for an extended period of time. He's always been on the road, or we've always worked jobs that we were in different places. And then, we've had all these issues happening inside of the household. This is the first time that we can say, hey, we actually are living as a true family. Yeah, it took some hell and high water to get there, but we do not take for granted the time that we have, because in an instant it could be gone. So after it was all said and done, and I finished cleaning my bathroom, I said, you know what? I think I just saw that my secret sister had also given me a pack of M&Ms with individuals in it. So I went to my pantry, rummaged around a little around, and I found the pack. And so instead of giving her a couple of M&Ms out of my own bag, I gave her her own pack. And it was perfect for her because it was just big enough that she could have what she wanted, and she had her own. She had her own. God wants to give you your own. He doesn't want to give you leftovers. He doesn't want to give you corners, pieces, and crumbs. He really wants to bless you specially just for you, your own package, your own thing, your own portion. He has it for you, but you have to be patient. And the hardest thing to do in a time where you feel like everything is falling apart, nothing is going the way that you want it to, is to be patient. I have truly been on a patience journey this 3 months. I've been through so many things in my 45 years, but I can tell you that this has been the most trying time of my entire life. I'm a doer, I'm a giver. Excuse me, anybody that has known me any period of time will say, Michelle's so strong. She's always got it together. She's wise. And, all these things. I've heard all these things. These are not things that I've said. These are things that people have told me, which always blow me away because I'm like, wow, I never saw myself as that. But make no mistake about it. Every attribute and characteristic that I have has been on trial. Every single one of them. My ability to maintain peace has been on trial. My ability to focus has been on trial. My ability to function day to day has been on trial. My desire to move and do has been on trial. Fighting with depression has been my portion. Fighting with sadness has been my portion. Fighting with hopelessness has been my portion. And in all those things, even if all I can do is cry, y'all, I've had days where my head has hurt so bad that all I could do was just let the tears flow because it just hurt to cry. But in the midst of those things, I've still shown up. I've still gone to church when I could. As soon as I could get to church, I was in church because I needed to be there. Because even though I knew I was going to have a headache before I even stayed there for a few minutes, I praised anyway. I thanked him anyway. I was gracious anyway. I loved on people anyway. I sacrificed me because it's not about me. Because there were people that reached out to me and said, hey, sis, I missed you. Hey, I was looking for you. Are you all right? And I understood within a week that, man, there are some people that depend on me just to be who I am. So it's important that no matter what's going on, that you remember to show up. I'm not telling you to show up perfectly. Many people saw me show up with a hat and sunglasses on in the middle of church and thought, man, Michelle looking dope. Baby, I'm fighting for my life. I'm here just trying to survive the lights. That's how bad it's been. I've spent so many days and nights in a dark room, depressed, because I'm like, well, Lord, what is happening here? What are you doing? Why am I in this circumstance? Why am I in this situation? And it was never woe is me. It was like, what am I supposed to be doing here? What am I learning in the meantime? What is it about me that needs to be broken or taken away or removed or exposed so that I can deal with those things, so that I can be who it is you need me to be? And in this hour, y'all, I am back and I'm better than ever. I still struggle. I have headaches on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered because I get irritated or frustrated, but most of that frustration is because I just wish I could do what I used to do. But I'm not that person anymore. It's okay to no longer be who you were yesterday, no matter what that looks like. Whether you have body aches and pains, whether, you're just not as happy as you used to be, whether even if you're just not as hopeful as you used to be. Those are sometimes the most important times that we should then not worry about us. And we should begin to say, okay, well, Lord, but what do you need me to do? Show up, be you in whatever condition that you're in. It's okay. It's okay. Be peaceful even when you feel like hell on wheels. Take a deep breath and bring yourself back to your center and say, you know what, Lord? It's not about me. What do you need me to do? We've come into a time that everyone is so selfish and self-centered and so much more worried about who hurt me, who did me wrong. It's so hard for me right now. It's so difficult. Everything is on me. But where is your focus? Change your focus back to what he really wants you to focus on. Because most times when we lose focus, we've chosen to focus on something that is taking us away from where he really wants us to focus. I know I've driven all over the neighborhood right now, and I don't know why I ended up here, but I pray that whoever this is for, man, focus on the focus. Remember that God truly has not forgotten you. And remember that what he has for you is just for you. You just have to hold on a little bit longer. Be patient, be faithful. Stop giving up, because a lot of times we give up, y'all, when it's right there. And I don't want to miss anything else because I gave up too soon, because I tapped out too soon. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's a lot. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it's too much. But I no longer am trying to carry it all myself. A part of my prayers on a regular basis is, Father, I yield me to you fully. I yield the pain and the circumstances and the heartaches and the sadness and even the great times. I yield it back to you. Every gift, every grace, I yield back to you. Every thanks, I yield back to you. Because if I give it back to you, now you can do what you need to do with it. And it's not Michelle doing it at all. So I love y'all, man. I just wanted to jump on here to encourage you. We're still focused on getting to 2025, but what are you doing today? If you gave up today, 2025 doesn't matter. It's a unicorn. You cannot go into the next year, the next season, the next time period, having already given up on what you have now. Well, 2024 over, child. I'm going to just wait till 25. Don't do that. You have no idea if you're going to make it there. And if you make it there in this mindset, are you going to value it any more than you value today? Value right now. Value today. Don't wait another day to do it. Don't go to sleep and then lay there and wish you would have done something differently, said something differently, acted somehow differently. Don't do that. Do it right now. Okay, I wasn't even coming on here, but truly the Lord impressed it upon my heart so firmly. It wasn't even a heaviness. It was like, no, somebody needs to know that it's okay and I haven't forgotten them. It's not about me and what I want to do. I cannot say, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, and then not be a participant in actively operating in God's will. All right, so I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. I pray that you've had a blessed holiday season, no matter how big, small, or otherwise it is, man, be grateful for what you have. All right? Be grateful and stay humble. Do not let people in the world make you so angry and so upset and so disgusted that you forget who you are and who your God is. Because I know who my God is. All right? So I'm not going to keep y'all, man. I pray that this bless y'all. I truly pray that you all experience a reminded peace from God because it's there. It's already there. All you have to do is remember and accept it. All right? Y'all be great, man. I love y'all. Peace out, hustlers.